Hi guys, welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be discussing how to practice yoga under pressure. So let's take a deep breath and let's get started. Okay guys, so we're here on the mat and we're going to be opening the discussion on how to practice yoga under pressure. Yoga is a practice that helps us prepare for real life situations. So as we're on the mat and we're putting in that sweat, we're putting in that grind, we're putting in all that effort and all of that discipline, we don't want to just keep it on our mat. We want to be able to use our yoga off of our mat. And for some of us, when we're stepping off of our mat, we're walking into high intensity situations and environments. We just are. Whether that's because you live on, or in, the rough part of town, or whether that's because you're a missionary serving in a dangerous environment, or whether that's because you're a veteran who's protecting, his country, or you're living in an abusive situation and, that pressure is there. For whatever reason, some of us find ourselves in those situations and there is no out. There is no door we can walk through to get away from the pressure. We have to learn how to cope in the moment. So I want us to go through a simple yet very effective exercise using our breath and our 5 fingers. So we have 5 fingers. We're going to do 5 breaths, and we're just going to get into it. And just like this video, it's not clean and it's not perfect. Real life, it's not clean and it's not perfect. So we have 5 fingers. We're gonna practice it 5 breaths at a time. Now I encourage you to do this exercise several times, at least 3 times in a row, to kind of get that calming effect on your nervous system. But even if you're in the moment and you only have 5 breaths to do, this is better than nothing, okay? So, I want us to think about it. We're on the front lines here. You're in the moment and you're freaking out and you need to stay calm. Maybe you're in public. Maybe you're around someone that you can't show weakness to. The panic has come. You're in a moment where you feel the need to run and you can't. You have to cope. What do? We need to focus on the breath. When your nervous system is activated, you're going to feel all of that adrenaline, that heart starting to go, that panic. Everything is tensing up, getting ready to fight or flee. And when you can't do that and you realize, no, I gotta be calm here. I have to try and compose myself. That is very difficult to do. One of the first symptoms that is caught is the breath. Okay, so along with your body, I'm not breathing properly. I'm holding everything in. Everything is rigid. Everything is tight. But my mind is racing. I have cortisol. I have adrenaline pumping through my system. So on the inside, I have all of this happening. On the outside, I'm very rigid and stiff. Okay? We need to stay out of the mind and out of the panic. We need to try and train ourselves how to step out of it and to stay with the breath and stay in the present moment. And one of the ways that I found effective to do this is by doing the 5-finger breath. So if you're in public and you don't want to use your fingers because you don't want anyone to know what you're doing, right? You want to keep it private, you can always put your hand in your pocket and do this. Or if you're at the grocery store or something and something's activated, something happens and you have your hands on the cart, you press on the cart. So we're going to be going ahead and we're going to be taking the first breath, and we're going to be thinking about our thumb. We're going to be taking the index finger and either pressing, so putting pressure on the tip of your thumb, or taking your nail and actually digging it into the skin a little bit. And the force, the pressure, is actually really helpful to keep us out of our head and in the present moment, okay? So I don't want to get swept away with the panic or the fear or whatever's going on. I need to try and take control of my body. So knowing that my breath is directly connected to my nervous system, I'm able to then try to take charge by focusing on slowing my breath down and creating a fluid breath pattern. Okay, so we're taking our index finger, we're digging it in. I like to dig it in. It feels good for me to dig it in, but you try pressing and try digging, you do whatever you want. Fool around and experiment with this and try it now while you're not in a activated responsive panic, so that as you get the hang of things, it'll be a little easier to come to your memory or to know what to do when you're in the state of panic. Because we're not always thinking clearly in that moment. We're not, Googling. Sometimes we can't use our fingers because we're shaking, because we're scared. Sometimes we can't think to even pick up the phone. So just having someone tell you, hey, the breath is a really great way, or give you a tool, it can really come in handy later on. So we're going ahead and we're going to dig our index finger into the thumb, into the skin of the thumb, and we're going to be inhaling for 4 seconds, and all the breath is in and out through the nostrils. We're not going to be mouth breathing, only in and out through the nostrils, okay? So we're going to be inhaling for 4 seconds, and it may be choppy when you're inhaling at first. It may be very hard, very, very difficult to try any kind of breathing while you're in a state of panic. Know that that's normal and that's okay, and there's nothing wrong with you if you're having a hard time inhaling, and especially if it's surface level and it's choppy. So, and you're, that's very, very natural, okay? So I don't want you to worry about it. It'll calm itself down. It'll smooth itself out as we continue the exercise. So we're going to be breathing in for 4 seconds, and with the thumb we're going to be breathing out through the nostrils for 4 seconds, okay? So it's going to look something like this. So we're going to dig into the thumb. We're going to inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale out nostrils for 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to take the thumb and dig it into the index finger this time. Keep that pressure there, and we're going to inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale out nostrils for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch the thumb to the middle finger, press and inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale out 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, switching fingers to the ring finger. Exhale out 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last round. Inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale out 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And so it looks like that. Every finger we add an extra second onto our exhale, because our exhale is what's going to activate our parasympathetic nervous system, that re-regulation that we're needing, that relaxed response, right? So it takes more, for me, it takes more than 5 breaths to do this. But 3 times in a row, I have found it is extremely effective and can get us through the moment, okay? So with that, guys, we'll end the video, and I'm just sending you guys all kinds of love and support. I hope you guys are all staying safe, and we'll see you in the next video.